Oké, üdvözlök mindenkitől itt a Dogma 2 végigjátszásában. Folytassuk is ott, ahol abba hagytuk. Menjünk, gyűjtsünk ércet. Itt valamerre.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
No harm in picking a few.
Ó, igen. Az íjászt meg a tőrözőt 26-osra kéne cserélni. De ez mágus.
Should your pack grow over full, have no fear. I'll lighten your load by spreading it out among us pawns.
I happen to understand Elvish, Master. I expect you'll find my talents useful should we encounter another speaker.
Sorry. Mágusunk van. Jó fele megyünk? Igen, itt le kell ezt térni majd.
My knowledge from other worlds tells me that a forgotten riftstone lies near here. Shall I lead the way? One moment. I believe we are bound for... Yes, I know the place. Then follow me. I'll lead the way.
It would seem we've little choice but to set out for the place.
I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive every battle by way of sound strategy and
27-es
defensive
szintű.
tactics.
27-es szintű. Stőrözős.
I'm only glad to have proven my worth.
It will be an honor to serve by your side.
Okay.
Tis a remarkable treasure we found.
A fitting reward for a rigorous search.
Íjász kell lesz. Ott van fenn az érc.
Let me get that.
Add ide azt a chopperort, hülye gyerek.
As your pack becomes heavier, so too does your step. Perchance you ought to let a few things go.
Mi itt a küldetés? Obtain some silver ore.
Harpies, be on your guard. We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
Hát itt nincsen Silver Ore.
Let my magics grant you an elemental boon.
Ez nem nyert. Ezt vissza is adhatjuk. Akkor viszont eljövünk ide. Itt is mutatja egyébként.
You're welcome to take whatever you like from my pack, Master. I'd gladly see you put what I find to good use. Prepare yourself!
Jó, felmegyünk? Igen.
Have my protection!
Our foe hasn't even noticed orc's been pilfered.
This one's shaking.
One might confidently call that a resounding victory.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
Jó lenne a
It shall be
felhílelnél.
done. I am here to aid you, Arisen. You called? Forgive me, but you do not appear to be in need of aid.
Lesz egy tábortüzes... Ó, nem. Át kell menni a hídon.
Show them what for! Well done.
Now.
Leave off before you earn my spite.
Test me.
Well met. Looking to make a purchase?
Aha, és ő ad Silver Ore-t.
Hope to see you again.
Megyünk vissza, csak itt leresztelgetünk. Hülye gyíkok.
Good morrow, everyone.
Come.
Yeah.
We've much to be getting on with.
Ready to forge on?
Ha megint tele vagyunk. Ezeket majd eladjuk, azt akkor nem leszünk. De most azért nem fizettünk, hát itt vagyunk a
An
közelben.
ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
It would allow us to save our strength. Assuming we're not attacked, that is.
Már itt vagyunk a városban.
In another world, I learned that a forgotten riftstone lies nearby. Shall I escort you there, Master?
We cannot break it from this side.
I understand.
I overheard some of the soldiers standing guard outside the palace discussing a curious rumor.
Regarding the Queen Regent and an important personage, you mean?
Indeed. Some suppose there is more to her relationship with this Batali dignitary than is publicly known.
Igaz, hogy 500 aranyunkba kerül, de...
Might I interest you in my humble wares?
Eladni akarok.
Much obliged, sir.
No purchases to be made today, I see.
Okay.
I just hope the shopkeep understands.
Gold is a resource best spent judiciously.
Nem ide akartunk. Teljesen rossz fele megyek megint. Megint nem jó. Előbb-utóbb kitalálunk. Itt is vagyunk.
Oh, I can't find a silver stone anywhere. Have you fared any better?
Persze.
Oh, just look how it shines. Thank you
Nagyon
ever so
szívesen
much.
nénye.
Say, aren't you curious who I want to meet? Well, I'll tell you. My mother and father.
Apjával és az anyával
I don't even know what they look like, you know.
Úgyse tudja, hogy néznek
Not
ki.
to say I'm unhappy at the gracious hand, of course. But I'd really like to meet them. Even just once. I want to tell them how grateful I am that they gave me life. Oh, it's so shiny. Oh, hi, Arisen.
Ó, még egyszer
You'll help me
segítsünk.
again if I need it, won't you? Please say yes.
Miss Daphne seemed pleased with our efforts. Mayhap we ought to pay her another visit sometime soon.
Indeed, you are correct.
Néhány nappal később kell ezt majd visszatérni. Jó. Akkor, hogy ez úgymond megvan. Nézzük ezt a főküldit most.
I shall do as you say.
Kivel kell találkoznunk? A Brand kapitánnyal.
Well met, sir. Fancy a gander? Fine wares.
Üljünk le.
Welcome.
Még mindig nincs itt senki.
Welcome. It gladdens the heart to see so many.
I've no time for you now. Leave me be.
Ki a Brand kapitány?
I'm glad of any business in these troubled times.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. All shall change once we have attended the coronation. If your Majesty has any unfinished business to attend to, 'tis best you do so before we depart. Very well. Pray inform. Is there aught else you would speak of, Your Majesty? For some time now, 'Twas said that the false sovereign was recovering from his battle wounds, but as I hear it, he is now well enough to walk unaided. And so, in honor of his supposed valor, they have been holding masquerade in the palace of late. The false sovereign's identity is still beyond our ken. Even the matter from where he hails remains a mystery. But mayhap approaching the false sovereign at one of these gatherings could afford you a glimpse into the man behind the mask. What say you, your majesty? Might I ask this task of you? My thanks.
Persze.
Some of the sentries posted at the masquerades are under my command. I shall have them ease security. So pray, slip into the venue through whatever opening presents itself. Once your infiltration is successful, you will need only don a mask and act the part of an invitee. Few will think to be wary if they believe you a fellow masquerader. Here, this should suffice to help you blend in. Take care, your majesty. Ah, there is one other thing. Masquerades being as they are, you will require suitable raiment. Much is made of appearances at such gatherings, and 'twould be wisest to dress the part when joining the other revelers.
It seems you must attend a palace masquerade if you're to meet the one who would falsely claim your title. 'Twould seem we've a need to visit the palace. As pawns are not permitted within the castle, I will bid you farewell when we reach the entrance.
Na, nézzük meg, mi itt ez a quest.
What's up guys, Smith here from GamersHeroes.com. Got a quick game for you today in Dragon's Dogma 2 on the Stolen Throne quest. Now I'm going to go over the very basics of this one. All you have to do is get a mask and a bunch of gear. You get the mask for doing the main story, and if you want the gear, all you've got to do is go to the capital and head into the Watchhead's home here, and you will find the pants and the shirt that you need in order to be able to come in the full attire. And this is about much going to guide, because this is the bit that's been confusing me for about 10 minutes. I was running around dancing, wondering what was going on, trying to find the guy we need to find. All you have to do is run around the back, and it's painfully obvious once you get there, there is a secret passage. Just here. All you have to do is walk through there, and the quest will...
In this video, I'm going to show you how to do a Stolen Throne quest in Dragon's Dogma 2. This quest is going to have you approach the False Sovereign. Now, you'll initially get this quest in Vernworth, from Captain Bronze at the Star Drop Inn at this location over here. Now by the time you get this quest, you will have gained a mask from him as well, and he'll tell you to get formal attire before you go ahead and go to the Masquerade Ball. So you should already have this mask. Now from the Star Drop Inn where you gain the mask from the quest, you're actually going to make your way down to the Noble Quarter, to the Comptroller's home. Right, the entrance is going to be from the west end, right over here. You're going to make your way to this entrance of the house. This is what the house looks like, and when we go ahead and we run inside the house, you'll see we can immediately go up the stairs. We're going to go to the left and up, and we're going to take the first door on the right, just like this. You'll see here behind the bed, by the wall, there is a bag of clothes, the courtly tunic. Now, you might already have this if you got it at the previous area, but if you didn't, this is where you can also get it.
Noble's home. Azt kell menni.
You have a...
Ide. Csak először kéne, hogy világosodjon. És eljünk ide aludni.
Gratitude. Lead the way.
just nodded off for a moment there.
Valami kis hádikunk. Mi ez a Steeled Virtue?
Shall we get some rest then? To this world I return. I trust we've all inspected our equipment.
86 RC.
We've much to be getting on with.
Feeling rested, I trust.
Na. Menjünk az egyes jelölőhöz. Lopjunk ruhát.
Not sure what they expect. I'm no fool, am I?
Quite a predicament.
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
It's a dreary life, this.
Nice place, this. I'm in no hurry to leave.
Over here, if you please.
Let's make haste, else I'll be at this all night.
Na. Át kell öltöznünk. Equip. Equip.
Tis this way.
Saan mehetünk.
We have arrived.
Maszkabálba.
We shall await you here, Master.
És mit kell itt csinálni?
I'll see how far my talents can take me.
Hát annyi tunikánk, mint egen a csillag.
I'd sooner stay out of that, where it possible.
That's all right, my head if I see. I'm just grateful I get to lead a quiet life.
townspeople depend on me. I only pray my watch finishes without
Mit kell itt csinálni?
And if you go out the door here and you go to the next door that's over here, you can find another bag on the floor that has the courtly breeches. Both of these will count as formal wear for you to use at the masquerade. So now that you have the right attire and you're ready for the masquerade ball, let's go ahead and tell you how to, get to the masquerade ball. Now from the comptroller's house, the place where the ball is located over here. But we first need to make it nighttime because the ball is only at nighttime and it's not every
Nighttime kell menni.
Would that I could always feel so fine. Would that all my days were so tranquil.
Peril can result from a moment's incaution.
Least like that. No easy answers here.
Mit csináltam? És miért vett el a nadrágot?
To be said, peace and quiet. Is this some manner of trial?
Most akkor megint beszéljünk a kapitánnyóval.
It is good to be reunited. Shall we report this development to Captain Brandt?
Ezzel még szerintem megint nem tudunk mit csinálni.
Oh, what does this say?
Shall we take a closer look?
Greetings. Welcome here. We conduct all manner of procedures pertaining to vocations. If there is aught I may assist you with, do come again.
Jó, ez egy semmit nem tudunk továbbra sem kezdeni.
Pray, follow me.
Gyek.
The person we're here to meet is nowhere to be seen. Shall we come back later?
The current hour ill suits our progress. Let us visit an inn or make camp and set out again later.
Majd itt megvárjuk. Nos, már itt lesz. Mondtam én?
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your majesty's claim as a true arisen. There is one other thing. Masquerades being as they are, you will require suitable raiment. Much is made of appearances at such gatherings. and 'twould be wisest to dress the part when joining the other rep. Is there aught else you would speak of, Your Majesty? While examining the palace ledger for evidence of the Queen Regent's misdeeds, I made a curious discovery. For some time now, it seems she has been diverting a veritable mountain of gold to the daily purchase of sweet crown flower. What's more, this inexpedient spending habit is recorded to have begun the very day on which Arthur, the would-be arisen, appeared on the scene. This cannot be mere happenstance. I can only conclude that these sums are passing into the hands of Arthur himself. Yet 'tis strange, for sweet crown flowers only grow on the eastern edge of Vermont. I dare say 'twas not an item chosen idly. Mayhap this knowledge will guide us in our pursuit of the false sovereign. 'Tis a frail hope, to be certain. Yet all the same, I would ask that Your Majesty venture to Vermont's eastern edge and probe into this young man's origins. I am glad to hear it, for I cannot shake the feeling that uncovering the identity of the false sovereign is the key to unraveling Deeza's scheme and securing your enthronement.
De én nem ezt akarom csinálni, hanem ezt. Most nem vagyunk formálisan öltözve?
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim. Masquerades being as they are, much is made of appearances as such. Is there aught else you would speak of, Your Majesty? Do not forget that we work to serve the citizenry.
Na várja. Leveszem a gatyát, mert úgy látom, az zavarja itt. Én meg alsó
There is
gatya.
much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty. Masquerades being as they are, much is made of appearances at such gatherings. Is there aught else you would speak of, Your Majesty? Aught shall change once we... If Your Majesty has any unfinished business to attend to, very well. Pray inform me. Is there aught else you would speak of, Your Majesty? Do not forget that we work to serve...
Most ez is beragadt, vagy mi van? Mi nem tetszik neki? Kérdem én. Ezt levesszük.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen... Masquerades being as they are, much is made of appearances at such gatherings, and 'twould be wisest... Is there aught else you would speak of, Your Majesty? Do not forget that we work to serve the...
Akkor még vegyük fel a gatyát. Jaj, azért ezek a beragadók vesztek. Mi ez? Courtly.
There is much we ought to tend to, if... Masquerades being as they are, much is made of appearances at such Is there aught else you would speak of, Your Majesty? Do not forget that we work to serve the...
Mi nem tetszik még neki? Ezt már levettem. Ez van rajtunk, ez van rajtunk. Levegyük.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are... Masquerades being as they are, Much is made of appearances as such. Is there aught else you would speak of, Your Majesty? Do not forget that we work to serve the...
Hát akkor menjünk, aludjunk egyet, mert ennek semmi nem jó jelen pillanatban.
A good sleep will ensure we are prepared.
Open your eyes, everyone. 'Tis dark out, but our day begins.
Shall we check our packs and be off?
Feeling rested, I trust?
I can proceed no further.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's... Masquerades being as they are, much is made of appearances at such gatherings. Is there aught else you would speak of, Your Majesty?
Nem tudom, mert megint beragadt a kurva quest.
So now that you have the right attire and you're ready for the Masquerade Ball, let's go ahead and tell you how to, get to the Masquerade Ball. Now from the Comptroller's house, the place where the ball is located over here. But we first need to make it nighttime because the ball is only at nighttime and it's not every single night. So you'll need to make your way in.
Hát próbáljunk meg.
Do not forget that we work to serve the citizen.
Várjál, még annyit tudok csinálni. Kivesszük a fegyvereket, máshogy nem tudok már.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are... Masquerades being as they are, much is made of appearances as such. Is there aught else you would speak of, Your Majesty? Do not forget that we work to...
No. És ide jövünk. Rajtam van a maszkabálos kellék.
Might you consider lightening your pack, Master?
Lessening our load will help to keep us light on our feet.
De vannak gondjai a játéknak, valljuk meg őszintén.
of sorts.
We shall remain here.
Too much excitement is rarely a good sign.
I must ask you to comport yourself with the utmost civility while you are within the masquerade hall.
Nobles night out.
Station, are you not? I was bored out my skull guarding the palace. At least here I can listen to some courtly music. Makes the hours go by that much quicker. You ought not to.
Nem tudom, mit kell csinálni megint.
Up my training regime.
Head up the road over here to this bench where you can see where I am right now. Or we can find any bench in particular. This is just the closest one I could find, and you can see you can go ahead and sit on this bench just like this. And if you use the option to doze off at the bottom right of the screen, you can change the time of day, and you're going to wait till it's nighttime. If it's still daytime, you can just sit on the bench and keep repeating this process until it goes to nighttime. Now that it's nighttime, you can go ahead and check if the bowl is active. You're then going to make your way to the Venworth Hall, which is inside the grounds. This one over here, as I showed you on the map previously, and if you go inside here and you see people are all like, masquerading, you should also get an achievement as soon as you enter here, like I did. You can go ahead and walk into the main floor, like this, to start a cutscene, and we're going to be following this character over here. So we know that he went around the circle, so we're going to turn around, and we're going to go around the circle here, just like this, all the way to the west end of the building, so right over here, and then you're going to take the hard left, like this, and then there'll be a secret door that you can see in the middle over here, where this is not so secret when people just come out of it like that. And then proceed through the only door here, which is going to take you outside. You're going to go to the right, and you're going to go down, and you're going to go to this room over here. So go ahead and walk in here like this, and this will start a new cutscene. Once you've seen the cutscene, which I'm not going to spoil it.
Cutscene hátán. Aha, itt a cutscene.
Have you heard? There's to be more restrictions on goods traded with Batar. Smog it off for a moment.
They're the same tired faces and the same tired fox.
A nice place, this. I'm in no hurry to leave.
Na, végre tovább haladtunk a izébe.
I'd love to get a patron with more coin than sense.
No sense dwelling on the
My Miracle Delights.
Well now.
Aj, tehát nő, akivel találkoztunk.
What is it? Has something happened?
We have it on good authority that a suspicious individual passed through here.
We need to scour the area. Well, scour what you like.
In here.
Open up!
You're dressed rather austerely for a patron.
My humblest apologies, Lady Wilhelmina. We've had reports of an unseemly character in the vicinity, you see, and...
Preposterous. I was out front till but a moment ago, and I did not see so much as a shadow.
Be that as it may.
You are excused. Leave this place, ere you invite our noble host's wrath upon yourself. I will summon you if aught is amiss.
Pray forgive the intrusion.
And what business have you here? In the nobles' playground? Hmm? You've the face of someone in search of a juicy morsel. Would you be looking for this, perchance?
Come on, then. Keep pouring. Do you take me for some green lad who can't handle his cups? I'm your damned king, and a king deserves royal treatment.
Of course, Your Majesty.
Tell us, Your Majesty, would you prefer more drink, or shall we find some other way to amuse ourselves?
Aye. Let's change things up.
I believe I cautioned you to keep your drunken revelry in check, lest you forget these celebrations of your valor are but a pretense for more serious matters.
I know. I do. It's just I get the poison in me and things happen is all.
You need only serve as our false king until Sven becomes consul. Till then, however, you would do well to remember that your role demands a certain degree of dignity. I trust you understand your position, Your Majesty.
Nay, I mean, as you say, I'll go and sober up.
Why not remove yours as well? This is not the masquerade hall, and we now find ourselves quite alone. What say we dispense with such pretenses and speak openly with one another?
Na beszéltek nyíltan.
Lord Phases.
That will do. If you're discovered, yours won't be the only head that rolls. What is your purpose here, I wonder? If you came to learn of the Sovereign, then 'tis as you have seen. The man is naught but a ale-swilling pretender propped up by the Queen Regent.
Igen, erre rájöttünk, hogy ő csak egy utánzat.
Of course. That begs the question. If he's a mere mummer, then where might our true Arisen be?
Az én lennék.
You'd best go. I'll do what I can to help you make your escape. Come see me in my bordlery, whene'er you're so inclined. I'll instruct my attendants to send you straight to me.
The border is an establishment that caters to the voices of...
Let me think on this, George. Another day just as promised.
My apologies for the wait. We grew further apart than I'd anticipated.
Do take care not to stray so far next time.
Most mi itt ezzel a questünk?
Over here, if you would.
Na, innen fogjuk folytatni, gyermekeim az Úrban.
And none the worse for wear.
Köszönöm szépen, hogy itt voltatok velem, sziasztok! Amiket még megcsináljuk.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true... Well, well. He is merely Disa's puppet then. 'Tis likely that he knows naught of her schemes. Even were he to be removed, I suspect some other would simply be made to take his place. But if there's aught that compels my attention, 'tis this other man you mentioned. Phases, was it?
Yeah,
he
yeah.
seems a man of import, and yet I have never heard of
Fontos
him.
ember lett, de még se hallott róla.
Allow me to investigate this matter further. You've done well, Your Majesty. Thank you.
Queen Regent Disa appears to be working in concert with this Phases fellow, but what precisely is their aim?
I'm not sure what we're dealing with here. We have arrived.
Innen fogjuk folytatni, gyermekeim az Úrban. Köszönöm szépen, hogy itt voltatok velem. Sziasztok!